Of late, Hero MotoCorp has been on somewhat of a roll. Very recently, they gave us the Splendor iSmart 110, their first all-new bike which was designed and engineered completely in-house at their Center of Innovation and Technology, or CIT, in Jaipur. Of course, they are not resting just there. Now what we've got here is the new Achiever 150. Now strictly speaking, it's not an all-new motorcycle. However, the boffins at the CIT have taken the 150cc premium commuter formula and made it better. How much better? Well, let's find out. The Achiever has been around for almost 10 years now, and though it has seen a few visual updates, it's the oft-neglected member in the Hero family. This new update cleans up the design to a large extent with a new fuel tank, new panels and new lights all around. The minimal graphics also lend it an air of premiumness. And let's not forget the always-on headlight, which adds to the bike's safety quotient. Now I do agree that there are some bits of the design that might look like they have been inspired by other motorcycles. Overall, it's not what you might call an exciting design, but it does nothing really wrong, which would make it perfectly palatable to its target audience. However, what Hero has focused on getting just right is the engine. Though this 150cc motor is fundamentally unchanged from its predecessor, Hero has worked on improving the engine mapping. What that translates to is a much smoother powertrain and an almost vibe-free experience even near its red line of over 9,000 RPM. And it's tractable too, being able to pull from low speeds in high gears without stuttering. In fact, it's comfortable at slightly higher speeds as well. And Hero claims a 0 to 60 kph time of just 5 seconds. Not too shabby for a bike that, in Hero's own words, isn't targeted towards boy racers. The biggest change has been the inclusion of I3S, or the idle start-stop system. With the I3S switched on, when you pull to a stop and let the bike idle for 5 seconds, the system automatically kills the engine. To restart, all you need to do is pull in the clutch, and voila, you're ready to go. Thanks to the improved engine and I3S, Hero actually says that the Achiever, achieves a mileage figure of 50 kpl. And since it's calculated using a more real-world based test cycle, it's actually quite respectable. Our first ride inside the Indira Gandhi Stadium hasn't given us a chance to explore the Achiever's handling. However, the bike does feel fairly nimble in tight spaces. This agility should be a real boon when riding the Achiever through its home turf, the urban jungle. What is the problem, however, are the skinny Seat tires, which feel very skittish on these concrete type surfaces. Even though the chassis hasn't really been changed in terms of the design and geometry, we were told that there have been some refinements made to improve ride quality, and it shows. The relaxed riding position, adequate seat and pliant suspension made it a very comfortable ride indeed. Now there are some who might complain that yes, this bike does not have monoshocks like its immediate competition. However, these twin shocks ride fairly well on these sort of cobblestone surfaces, so no real problems there. When it comes to the brakes, the 240mm front disc works really well, providing clear feedback and adequate stopping power. The Achiever's handling characteristics can be described as unexciting, but its predictable behavior is in line with expectations in this segment. So that lack of drama is actually a very good thing. Now the Achiever 150 really hasn't been designed to woo those of us with performance on our minds. However, it's important to understand that it's not just a reskin of an existing motorcycle like we have seen in the past. Hero has really worked on it and focused it in the direction it needs to be in. So as a premium commuter motorcycle that is easy to ride, well made and frugal, it certainly checks all the right boxes.